Right now, beneath your feet, and in the skies above you, Earth is doing things that are physically impossible. We look up at the stars and wonder if we are alone. We spend billions of dollars sending rovers to Mars. But what if I told you the most alien planet in the entire universe is the one you are standing on right now? In this video, we are going to look at the strangest, most terrifying, and completely unexplainable phenomena ever recorded on Earth. Things that defy the laws of physics. Things that have driven people completely insane. And the craziest part? Scientists still can't explain this. Chapter 1. The Invisible Bomb. The Tunguska Event. Imagine this. It's a quiet morning in the remote forests of Siberia. June 30th, 1908. The indigenous people of the area are starting their day. The air is still. The sky is clear. Suddenly, the sky rips open. A blinding light, brighter than the sun, shoots across the horizon. And then, the world ends. An explosion 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima detonates in the sky. It creates a shockwave so massive it knocks people off their feet 40 miles away. The blast registers on seismic stations across the entire planet. In London, thousands of miles away, the night sky glows so bright that people can read the newspaper at midnight. Clearly, a massive asteroid had hit the Earth. But when scientists finally reached the epicenter, they froze. 80 million trees were destroyed. Hundreds of reindeer were vaporized. But there was no crater, no fragments, no asteroid, nothing. Whatever hit the Earth vanished. For over a century, the smartest minds on the planet have tried to figure out what happened. Some say it was an icy comet that exploded in the atmosphere and melted, leaving no trace. Others believe it was a microscopic black hole that passed straight through the Earth. Some even point to legendary inventor Nikola Tesla, claiming his experimental wireless energy transmitter misfired and accidentally nuked Siberia. But here's the scary part. If whatever caused the Tunguska event happened today, over a major city like New York or London, millions of people would vanish in a fraction of a second, and we would never see it coming. Chapter 2. The Sentient Orbs. The Hessdalen Lights. Okay, so maybe Tunguska was just a freak act of nature. But what if a phenomenon wasn't just an explosion? What if it seemed alive? Welcome to the Hessdalen Valley in Norway. For decades, the people living here have been haunted by glowing orbs of light. They are the size of cars. Sometimes they hover totally still for hours. Other times, they shoot across the sky at 30,000 miles per hour with zero sound. Now, you're probably thinking, it's just drones or reflections or a hoax. That's exactly what the scientists thought, until they went there. In the 1980s, a team of researchers set up a high-tech base camp in the valley. They brought radar, spectroscopes, and lasers. They wanted to prove the locals were crazy. But then, something impossible happened. One night, an orb appeared. A scientist took a heavy-duty laser and flashed it at the light. And the light flashed back. He flashed it twice. The light flashed back twice. It was responding to them. And what scientists discovered next changed everything. They caught the lights on radar, which means these aren't just optical illusions or swamp gas. They have physical mass. They are solid objects. When they touch the ground, they leave behind dead grass and traces of radiation. Some scientists think the entire valley is a giant natural battery, creating plasma balls out of rare minerals. Others think it's a portal. But the truth is, we have absolutely no idea what is flying around in the skies of Norway. Chapter 3: The Monster in the Deep. Let's leave the sky. Let's go down, deep, deep down, into the most unexplored, terrifying place in the universe, the bottom of the ocean. We have mapped 100% of the surface of Mars, but we have only explored 5% of our own oceans. And in 1997, the oceans spoke to us. Deep in the Pacific, the US government has a network of highly classified underwater microphones. They are designed to hear nuclear submarines. But one day, the microphones picked up something else. This is the bloop. It was the loudest underwater sound ever recorded in human history. It was so loud, it was heard by sensors over 3,000 miles apart. At first, marine biologists thought it was an animal. The profile of the sound matched a living, breathing creature. But there was one massive, horrifying problem. For an animal to make a sound that loud, it would have to be at least 5 times larger than a blue whale. Imagine a sea monster the size of the Empire State Building, swimming in the black depths beneath our ships. For years, the world was terrified. Eventually, the official story changed. The government claimed it was just an ice quake, a massive glacier breaking off in Antarctica. But many scientists who originally studied the audio strongly disagree. They say ice cracking doesn't sound like that. What if the biggest predator on Earth is still hiding down there, waiting in the dark? Chapter 4: The Simulation Glitch. Or there is one final theory, one that tech billionaires and quantum physicists are taking very, very seriously. What if the reason the zone of silence has no physics, and the reason ball lightning defies logic, is because the code is breaking? The simulation hypothesis. The idea that everything you see, everything you feel, and everything you are is a highly advanced computer simulation run by a civilization billions of years older than us. If you were playing a video game and you found a wall where the physics didn't work, or an object floating in mid-air, you would call it a bug. Are the Hessdalen lights just broken rendering pixels? Is the Tunguska explosion a massive server crash? Are we just AI living on a server, waiting for the creators to pull the plug? Conclusion: powerful ending. We spend our entire lives looking for magic. We read fantasy books, we watch sci-fi movies, we look up at the stars begging for aliens to arrive. We are so desperate for the universe to be interesting, but we forget where we live. We live on a rock flying through a vacuum at 67,000 miles per hour. A rock that creates phantom sounds, boiling rivers, and floating fire. A rock we do not understand. We don't need to look to the stars to find the unknown, because the most alien planet in the universe is the one we call home. If this video made you question reality, hit that subscribe button right now. Let me know in the comments below, which of these phenomena do you think is the craziest? See you in the next mystery.